Hey, welcome back to the Car Shocker. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a car close. That's what I do. I close, and I love to close. I close car deals. And I want you to close car deals. Hey, right now, I want to talk to you about some trade-ins. Let's talk about trade-ins, how we're handling trade-ins. Okay? ACVs, everything. Everything nowadays should be full transparency with the customer because you know what? The customer feels like they're smarter than us. Customer thinks that they know what a vehicle's worth. Customer thinks that they understand what the vehicles are going for at the auction. The customer understands, they think they understand at least, what we're paying to have our vehicles reconditioned. Recon, okay? So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Full transparency appraisal forms. It's really simple. Mr. and Mrs. Customer, you obviously know what your vehicle's worth, right? Yeah, okay, what is it worth? Okay, so you get a professional appraisal, that's what you're going to give them. You're going to give them, Car Sharker's got them, we have them all. Just ask them, say, what's it worth? They're going to tell you what it's worth. Okay, now what book have you gotten that out of? Oh, Kelly Blue Book? Okay, outstanding. No problem. If they say NADA, no problem. Black Book, whatever book that they say, on the form, it says it right there. Just mark it. Just mark a form. It's real simple. Okay, and then you continue on. Then you get a vehicle deduction percentage form. You got to have a vehicle deduction percentage form. But I can say that kind of fancy because I'm going to rattle you a little bit. But yeah, vehicle deduction percentage form. And walk the customer right on out. Walk the customer right on out to the vehicle, to their trade-in, and say, okay, let's go through this. Now, this form it's pretty detailed. It's got a lot of things on here that you need. I know a dealer right now, a big dealer in Las Vegas, to say that they are ripping trades. That's the exact words. They are ripping trades because they implemented this process. And that's what we need to do, especially in the states that have smog. When you have smog, boy, there's your big bill right there. It eats up everything. And then you have your recon, eats up everything. So we need to get our trade-in low as possible. We have to. We have to survive. And more importantly, salespeople have got to make a big pounder. They got to make some gross in the deal. You know, we got to keep the salespeople fed. That's our soldiers. We got to keep the horses fed. Our soldiers are fighting for us. Why wouldn't we take care of them? So we need to work with them. We need to implement a full transparency appraisal process. I tell you, it does work, and it's unbelievable how it works. If they have a vehicle deduction percentage form, check this out. I'll just read you a few little things on here. Is it missing a spare tire? If it comes with a spare tire and it's missing a spare tire, guess what? They get deducted. Does it have smoke odor? Some of them smoked some doobies in there. Hey, guess what? Gets deducted. Diminished value. Whoa, let's talk about diminished value for a sec. Diminished value. Mr. or Mrs. Customer, has your vehicle ever had an insurance claim? Mr. or Mrs. Customer, has your vehicle ever had an insurance claim? They've all had insurance claims. Unless, of course, they're, self-insured companies like rental companies. But let's check this out. Let's take, for instance, they say, yeah, oh, absolutely. They actually think it's a good thing. However, when they're purchasing a used vehicle from us, they think it's a bad thing if it shows up on a car history report, right? Now, stop me if you think I'm lying. Customers feel that if it has a fender bender on the car history report, they feel that they should get the vehicle cheaper. So if they have a vehicle that shows up on a car history report, we should get the vehicle cheaper. How much cheaper? Well, let's say they did a professional appraisal certificate because they told us what their vehicle's worth. We asked them, now, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, you know what your vehicle's worth. So what's it worth? Oh, well, you saw it on Kelly's Blue Book? Pull it up on Kelly's Blue Book, right in front of them. Who cares? You got a smartphone. They have a smartphone. Everyone's got smartphones. It's all at their fingertips. Okay? So pull it up and just say, hey, okay, this is what the value is. Go to a printer. Print it off. Do what you got to do, but full transparency. Because where we're going to get them with a vehicle deduction percentage. Okay, you're right, Mr. and Mrs. Customer. Your vehicle is absolutely worth that. However, we're missing a key fob. We're missing a spare tire. We have a damage to the left front fender. We have a broken mirror. We have an odometer that's not working. We got this gauge light on, that gauge light. This is detailed. This is detailed. This is how you appraise a vehicle. Because, did I say appraise? Oh, no, we don't appraise. We de-appraise. We devaluate everything. We want to get it as cheap as possible. That's what our job is. Our job description says get trade in as cheap as possible. That's, if you haven't looked at your job description, I'm sure the dealer has it. So it's in bold print. First thing in the first part of the book of your employment handbook. We get cheap trade-ins. All right, we get them. Now check this out. Oh, it's got a little AC issue, but you get detailed with it because this form is detailed. And every time it's a deduction, 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 and deduction. And you know what's really great? It has, just for diminished value, 13.5% deduction. Because remember, they won't buy our car unless it's a crazy, crazy discount. And why would we want to take their vehicle in unless it's a crazy, crazy discount? That's just the way things work. That's just the way it is. So, full transparency on the trade-ins. And guess what happens to the customer? They get bit by the shark. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Shark attack, that's what we're going to do. Hey, I'm Jimmy Prater. Liven up. Get some energy. Sell some cars. Most of all, close the car deals. Close them, close them, close them. And if you think about it right down there, give that little click, that little icon a click. And guess what? If you even hit the bell, every time we upload a new video, you'll get notified. Now go close something.